gonna open packs because it's casual day, and that's really what I wanted to do the whole time, but I didn't for some reason. Well, I didn't because I wanted to play Population Zero. Like, I really did want to give it a shot, and since I couldn't get in all week, I was like, well, I'll try today, and I could. It let me in, so I was like, okay, we'll do that. But I really did want to do this the entire time. So we've got lots of packs to open here. Hopefully we'll get some good shit. Maybe we'll make a deck because it's only 9 o'clock. I am doing a lot of the NPC stuff right now just because it unlocks more packs and more money. Realistically, is the only reason I'm doing it. But let's open some shit. All right. Pikachu, Stuffle, Pawniard, Litleo, Coughing, Tangelo, Tangrowth, Clay, Reverse Hollow, Crab Brawler, and a full hollow Wishy-Washy. It's not bad. These are the lame stuff. This is the stuff that matters. These 46 packs right here. That's the good shit. Because this is the set that just came out on Friday. So this stuff kind of doesn't matter. Let's go, let's go. Here we go. Lots of new stuff. Reverse Hollow Piranha and a old Garbodor. What is this thing? Like he's got like a crossing guard vest on because he's a watchdog. Nick, do you see this nonsense? That Geodude is freaking electric for some god unknown reason? What's up with that? Aloha was weird. Sun and Moon made stuff real weird. I'm not gonna lie. Made stuff real weird. Oh god, pardon me. Also has hair. Yeah. Yeah, he's weird. Okay, none of that mattered. This is the good shit right here. So Rebel Clash is the new set that just came out on the 1st, so it's only a couple days old. It's a little just over a week. Here's what I really like about Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, besides the fact is it's just been an addiction of mine as the past couple months. When my issue with Magic is they have a digital game which is really, really, really good. It's phenomenal. MTG Arena is absolutely phenomenal. It's like the perfect engine for a card game. But the problem is you have to buy everything digitally. That's my issue. So if you play in real life and you play in MTG Arena, the two don't necessarily correlate. Now, the best system I've ever seen was in a game called Warhammer Champions. It was Warhammer's card game that came out a little over a year ago, and it's actually a lot of fun. It's a really good game. But the point was you could scan the cards with your phone. You would scan every individual card, and it would take your physical cards and put them in the digital version of their game. That is the single best thing ever because everything you have physically, you have digitally. And in that way, what would happen is you could play your physical deck that you had in real life online, so you could test it against online opponents before you would take it to your FLGS, your friendly local game store. Pokemon does kind of the best of two worlds. When you buy physical packs, you get codes. So you get cards that on the back of them have codes, and you can put them in, and you can get digital booster packs. They are not one-to-one, so it's not like, hey, that booster pack that I just got is in the game. Or if it is, I just somehow haven't noticed. I'll notice if we get 8 cards in particular. If we get 8 cards in particular, then it will be a one-to-one, and I just don't think that's a thing. I really don't. I think it is completely random. But it at least unlocks a digital version of the pack, so you still can play if you buy something physically, you get a digital booster as well. Not like Magic where you have to buy a physical booster and then you have to go and buy a digital booster as well. That's my only problem with their system. So at least Pokemon has this. So we've got a shit ton of stuff because Lara and I bought booster boxes and did an unboxing video of that. And obviously if you go to the store, you get Pokecoins for free, but you get a booster for 200. But you get a deck for 500. Now, again, if you buy the deck in the real world, so if you buy one of these two, you go to Target and you buy either of these two decks, you get a code that will unlock the full deck in the game. So that is really nice. So people who do want to try to get into this and have fun and play with their friends online and shit, you can do that. So you get all different booster boxes. You can buy decks digitally before you buy them physically, if you want to do it that way. Or if you just want to play digital, you don't want to play physical, you can do that too. And then they've got some card sleeves and deck boxes that don't do anything right now. What I really want them to add, I want them to add you play on the same table and the same like mat. I would really like different backgrounds for the game so you can play in different shops. You mean giving people options is a good thing? It is. I would like if it was 1-to-1. I would love if it was 1-to-1. So what I knew I bought in the physical world, I could play digitally. If I could do that, I think that would change this high-end card games, because Champions definitely is not a high-end card game. But like if Pokemon or Magic did that and it was a 1-to-1 thing, it would be unbelievable. And here's how they also, if you're the tech nerds out there, this is really neat. When you would scan a card, it would put it in your in Warhammer Champions. It would put it in your library. So if you thought you could quote unquote cheat the system and like scan your friends' cards because they were better than yours, it would not let you. It would tell you that the card was already scanned. So smart. So you couldn't just, one person go win everything and everyone has all the cards digitally. Like, you can't do that. That is so absolutely brilliant. But we're going to open up a bunch of packs now, because it's Pokemon time. And then we'll, like I said, we should probably have time to work on a deck. So like these are, you can get stuff for your avatars. You can change what they look like. You get different coins and deck boxes and stuff when you buy the, when you put in your, what's-a-majiggahoozes? Your theme decks, your theme deck starters. All right. I can tell you this. Lara and I have put out a couple of videos of unboxings and playing the new stuff, and we have had we've had new subscribers specifically because of Pokemon, so thank you to those subscribers. We really appreciate that. All right, let's open some packs. All right, we're gonna go over these for a bit. We're gonna hear. Well, let's just open it. All right, so our big rare was a Spiritomb. We got a reverse hollow Bronzong. Burning Scarf. If the fire Pokemon that this card is attached to in the active spot and is damaged by an opponent, the attacking Pokemon is now burned. That's real good. I would run 4 of these if I had a fire deck. There's a current meta of using Burning Scarfs and Arcanines, because the Arcanine rare in this set is real good. Heliolisk. Eerie Impulse. Flip a coin if heads, discard an energy from one of your opponents. Wow, for 2 Thunder. Oh, it also hurts itself for 30, though. Okay. I still love that they're doing the real art and crochet or claymation and stuff for some of their art that they've done since the 90s. That's pretty great. Adaptive Evolution. This Pokemon can evolve during your first turn. I like that. Meditite, Magikarp, Leap Out. That's funny. Look at that fat Pikachu. Surskit, Time Pole, and a Vullaby. Oh, yeah, baby! Yes! Get that Bolton V. So, for those of you that are just, coming from other things and you're not a Pokemon fan or you're watching the live stream, they have V evolutions just like in the Sword and Shield video game. What makes them different besides being more powerful? When the Pokemon V is knocked out, your opponent gets 2 prize cards. So for making them better, and again, this is a basic Pokemon. I don't have to have a normal Boltund and then turn him into a V. I can just play the V. He'll last longer, but if he dies, I'm going to give up stuff. Galarian Mr. Mime. He's weird because he's ice now. Charjabug. He just looks like he's a bus. Skuntank. Full heal. Roly-Coly. He's just a sandcastle. That's all he is. He's a sandcastle. Shinx, Impidimp, and a Coughing. Oh my god. Ooh, we got double pulls here. Alright, a rare Seismitoad reverse holo. Ooh, and a Zamazenta. Double rare, baby. Training Court, full here. Morgum, who the evolved form of that Impidimp we just got. An Applin. Oh my gosh. So many Applins. I'm going to make a deck based on fruit because I pulled so many of these in the physical game. Galarian Yamask. Another Shinx. Coughing. Look at that cute little Vulpix. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. And a Sigilif. Counterattack. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and it's damaged by an opponent, put 3 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. That's really good. Plus Psychic Assault. This attack does 10 more damage for each. Wow, that's great. Alright, we got a Reverse Holo Wingull, a cool little Morpeko, a Scoop Up Net. Put one of your Pokemon that isn't a V or a GX into your hand. A Heracross. Hell yeah, Heracross. Is there a meme about Heracross that I don't know? Another Applin. There's so many of them. Fucking Trash Boy. Helptile and an Onage. Ooh, Sandaconda V. No, he's my favorite. Oh, nice. Lara has... So, here's another thing that's really cool about the physical Pokemon world. These guys come in different colors now. You can get, like, the normal one. Then there's a full art one that actually changes the color of all the art. Then there's one that's called Secret. And not every one has the 3 different versions. That's just what there is. Then there's a secret version, which is, like, white, and like it's a white background with blues and yellows and reds and purples, and that's really, really cool. But Lara did pull a full art one of these, which is pretty neat. Scoop Up Net, Luxio, Dracloak, falls from a Dreepy, Tranquil. That is a weird looking Bunnelby. Growlithe, Milcery, hey, there's the Dreepy that we were waiting for. Snorlax. Reverse Holo Bronzor. Galar Mine. Palpitoad. So there's other Palpitoads that are, because they can evolve different ways now. That is, I'm sorry. The Time Pole is always water, but the Palpitoad can be water or fighting, because he's like kind of rock fighty based in the games also. Morgrem, Arrokuda, Galarian Meowth, Evolution Roar. You must discard 2 cards from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a Galarian Persiker, reveal it, put it into your hand. Well, that's actually great. Farfetch'd, Farfetch'd. Dreepy. And a Steel Energy. Ooh, there's that Arcanine I was talking about. So, if this Pokemon has a Burning Scarf, it gets 100 HP. So, if you run 4 Arcanines with 4 of those, that's 230, and he only needs 3 damage to do 130. It's actually a pretty big deal. Reverse Holo Tool Scrapper. Choose up to 2 Pokemon tools and attach to a Pokemon. Pelipper, Duoblade, Lombre, Natu, and an Electabuzz are the new ones that we got out of that pack. And I know that it's, what do we get? Ooh, a full, or a normal holo SQ. Lara, there's an SQV that Lara pulled. I know in the like competitive world you're supposed to buy singles, which obviously you can't do in the digital realm. But in the physical realm, if you want to be a tournament player, high-low player, whatever, you're supposed to buy singles. That's the way the card games are ever since you could start buying singles. I just don't. It's not as much fun to me. Like, I get that's the purpose of them, but I don't like that idea. I like that you have to make with what you get, which is why the only way that I play Magic the Gathering anymore is doing a draft. Because you have to, all you do is you bring mana, and then you only get the cards that you draft out of those booster packs that you get that evening, and that's it. Then they go into your collection, but the next time you go to a draft, you have to use all new cards. I think that's great. Pokemon kind of does that with a system called Build and Battle, where all of their pre-release events, so they did one, well, they didn't do one for Rebel Clash, but you can buy the Rebel Clash ones as they didn't physically happen because of Dos Sickies. But you get 23 of, everyone gets 23 of the same Pokemon, which are very good stuff. You bring your own energies, and there's 4 or 5 booster packs. But instead of making a 60 card deck, which is normal, you only make a 40 card deck. So the pre-release before the actual game comes out, the pre-release events are like 2 weeks before the official launch. You build a deck and you have to draft, which is really great. I'm a big fan of that style. Thor, what are you doing? Thor! Ooh, normal hollow Galarian Cursola. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, flip a coin. If heads, the attacking Pokemon is also knocked out. That's great. Reverse hollow Sharabug, normal Bronzong, Pelipper, Dual Blade, Galarian Darmaka, another Applin, Toxel, normal Bronzor. Ooh, Toxtricity. Not the cool one. There's a very cool Toxtricity in this set. The VMAX. This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. And, wow, that's great. I do kind of want to build a fighting... I don't know. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I might do a Darkness Electric deck next. Hatena. Do. Another Hatena. He's Galarian, Mr. Mime. He's an ice boy. Hey, Hatrena. That's interesting. Put 1 damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon for each Pokemon in your discard pile. Interesting. Very interesting. Jinx is also ice in the Sword and Shield. Ooh, get that Scizor action. Pull 2 Electrodes and just got the first Voltorb. There's a Medicham. Magmar. Squovit. Another Sigilyph. Ooh, Reverse Hollow Phalanx. There's a V version of him that's really good too. Capacious Bucket. Search your deck for 2 water energy cards. Reveal them, put them into your hand. Turffield Stadium. Once during each turn, that player may search their deck for an evolution grass Pokemon. Interesting. Ooh, double pull. Reverse Hollow Wishy-Washy and a Galarian Darmanian. Who's the evolved form of that guy? This energy is so good. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides a Psychic energy. If the Psychic Pokemon that this card is attached to in the active spot is damaged, put 2 damage counters on them. I run Psychic main in the real world, so I love this energy. So good. Ooh, Reverse Hollow Scyther. Ooh, and a Zacian. So we got both the new dogs. So between the two dogs that we pulled, plus we have the 2 theme boxes, we actually have 3 of each of the dogs right now. 30 to go. Litwick, Clefairy, Reverse Hollow, Farfetch'd. A Galarian Mr. Rhyme. That's right, Nick. Mr. Mime also evolves now. Also, here's the evolved form of the Sandcastle into a bigger Sandcastle. Litwick, Clefairy. Thanks, 2020. Hey, and then a Zamazenta. Alcremie. And a Galarian Persiker. And the Xatu, a Carkol, Heatmore. What do you do with duplicates? Trade? Yes, you can trade if you have. So any deck can have upwards of 4 of the same card. So typically when I get to 5, that's when I start trading. I have not traded in the digital space, but yes, you can put them up for trade with other people. Lara and I have done it. Arcanine, Morpeko, Durant. Ooh! Ooh! Big Charm. Attach a Pokemon tool to one of your Pokemon that doesn't already have a Pokemon tool attached to it. Oh, that's a Pokemon tool. This Pokemon card is attached, gets 30 HP. God, that's cool. I like that art a lot. Now, I have not tested, and maybe, you know what, we will test this before the end of the stream. I don't know if in the digital space, if you have, let's say, you put 4 cards in a deck, and you only have 4 of that particular card, if you can make another deck with those cards, because it's the digital space. Obviously, in the physical space, it's kind of difficult because you have to disassemble a deck to put together another deck. So I'm not sure about that. We'll find that out. Because, yeah, in the digital world, if you have 4 and you can reuse them over and over and over again, then why would you ever keep more than 4? Wish Cash. We're going to have to look that up. I'm not sure. Wingull. Double pull. I don't care about a Greedent reverse hollow. Unpheasant, though. Unpheasant's good. Another double pull. Yes. Yes. Yes, give me that boss's orders. So there is the number 1 card in Rebel Clash, the one that's worth the most money, we'll put it that way, and the rarest card is a secret boss's orders. So yeah, the secret boss's orders is great. That's like the big pull that everyone hopes they're gonna get. Hi, Grubbin. Yes, so this is the secret. This is the secret art style, is this rainbow. So that last card that we just got in the full holo art boss's orders, you want that boss's orders in this effect, and that's the rarest card in this set. The only card physically that I have that is like this, I have a special, or I have a secret holo Rillaboom VMAX. Is the one that I have, which is pretty exciting. Butterfree! Who else remembers crying in the Pokemon TV show when we were children? If you were a child when it came out in 1996. And Ash lets Butterfree go. Who else cried? It was a touching moment. They made a beautiful montage to Butterfree. Sir Skit. And a hollow Clefable. prankish. When you play a Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may put an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon on top of their deck. That's pretty good. Reverse Hollow Metapod. Yes! So this is the Dragapult V, which is real good. There's also a Dragapult V Max, which is beautiful. But Dragapult V is real good. Ooh, Aegislash. Big shield, like big brain. All of your Pokemon take 30 less damage from your opponent's attacks. That's... So, and that can be on your bench. You don't have to have this in the active spot. It says they just do it. That's awesome. It doesn't say they have to be your active Pokemon, so they can be in your bench and you can activate this ability. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's a very good card. That's a very good card. I'm a big fan of that. And there's a reverse hollow of his first form and another Spiritomb. Binacle, reverse hollow Litwick, and another Sigilift. I like when I get the basic forms and they're evolved in the same pack. Hey, another Boltund. That's good. And a reverse hollow Vikavolt. And a normal Tool Scrapper. I like that. More Horror Energy is always good. Yes, also Weezing has a top hat in Sword and Shield, and it makes me so happy. He's so regal. They have mustaches and full beards. I love it. And a Matabuzz. Wow. The first pack where not one thing is new. That sucks, but it's okay. Such is the way of the Pokemon, of the trading card games. That's why I like living card games so much. Yeah! Yeah, I'll take a reverse hollow Horror Energy. And a Speed Energy. Speed Energy is pretty good. When you attach this card from your hand to a Lightning Pokemon, you get to draw 2 cards. I like living card games more than trading card games because a living card game... This is the one that Lara has in real life. This is the special, not secret, not normal. This is like the full color, full art, whatever Santakana V. Lara pulled this one in her actual pack. The reason why living card games are better than trading card games is living card games, the expansions, which are a little bit more expensive. I think it's like $20 maybe. Every single pack is exactly the same. So it puts everybody on the same playing field, but you make the deck that you want to make out of the cards that are open to everybody. I like living card games so much more because it doesn't give this randomness. Everyone can play on the same level. It's just what they make their particular deck out of. I like living card games far more than trading card games. And really only Fantasy Flight makes living card games anymore. Ooh, a reverse hollow Sigilift and a Twin Energy. What is that? As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon that isn't a V or GX, it provides 2 energy. If it is to a V or a GX, it's just 1. Garbodor. Garbage Boy. Ooh, reverse hollow Turfield. Double! Double V. First double pull. Reverse hollow Stonejourner, Nick's favorite Pokemon, because we made this when we were drunk. Ooh, Cinderace VMAX. Lara happened to pull this card too, which is good because she already made herself a Cinderace. Well, she didn't make herself. She owns the Cinderace theme deck already. But when Nick and I get drunk, we make Stonehenge out of random objects. Ooh, 2 full cards and a normal Milo. I got the hiccups, man. Reverse Hollow Magmar. Butterfree. Oh, 4 packs to go after this. Then we'll test our theory here. Oh, this is the card that Lara pulled. Here's that Ice Head SQV. Ooh, reverse hollow Pokeball. Ooh, and a hollow Chandler. I like that. Lara RNG BB. Ooh, what the hell? Magmortar? What is up with all of the original Gen 1 Pokemons that didn't have evolution forms now have evolutions? It's kind of aggravating. I like that there were Pokemon that just didn't evolve. Electabuzz hasn't evolved now. Magmar hasn't evolved now. Did you get Charizard yet? I did not get Charizard yet. There was not a Charizard in this set. A couple sets ago, there was a big Charizard card. There's a great video of a oh god, what's the YouTuber? He's very good. He's big at Pokemon unboxings. Lionheart, I want to say, is his name. He's a Pokemon YouTuber. He was pulling packs in a library for some unknown reason, and looking for the rarest card of that set was a particular holographic Charizard, and he pulled it in the library. So the dude gets hype as shit, but he can't say anything out loud. He just has to whisper really loudly because he's at a library. It was pretty funny. Ooh, roly-coly. Oh my god, I say Electabuzz and I get it. Look, Electabuzz hasn't evolved now. Why? He didn't need it. First pull. Reverse Hollow Cursola and a Hollow Clefable. Oh, I'm all out of packs, guys.